What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mina and I make videos every Fridays, and today's video is going to be shopping my stash. I have a lot of makeup, way too much for a normal person, for an everyday person. I went through a phase where all I was buying was makeup with all of my money. Like anytime I would get a paycheck, I would buy at least one thing, which isn't a problem. You know, if you have the money and you work for it, you might as well buy something. So I was doing Project Pan for a while, for about a year and a half or 2 years, and I decided that I wasn't going to do it anymore. My explanation and the whole video about that will be up above and down below in the description, and that explains the whole idea of why I decided to shop my stash. So the way I'm doing my makeup now, or these days, is just like looking through my makeup and picking products that I have never used before, or I have used like 3 years ago, or like I used once and never used again, or some of them I used to use religiously until I got something new and stopped using. So yeah, I am going to insert the video of me picking the makeup through my makeup before I beat my face, so you know which items I chose and why I chose them. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time, my makeup looks like a disaster. I need to do like a declutter or like a reorganization. I don't know, these drawers are just not the move for me, I figured. So yeah, I have the Alex drawers by IKEA on my desk, and I just use those to store my makeup, so it just gets really messy really quick. That's the only reason my shit looks like a mess, and also I don't have the time because I am a full-time college student and I work. So forgive the messiness, but I will take you through the process of me picking which makeup items. I have already chosen them, so I'm looking down at them right now. But I will take you through the process of why I picked certain items, and we're gonna talk about them as I do my makeup. And yeah, we're gonna get started. I am coming at you after the intro. We are going to shop my stash. I am going to flip the screen and we're going to look through my makeup and pick the makeup that I will be using to beat this face today. This is the like base drawer. So I have foundations, powders, concealers, and primers. For primers, I am going to... Oh yeah, forgive this whole mess. This drawer is a mess. For a primer, I am going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Illuminating Primer. I haven't used this one in a while, so that's gonna be interesting. Put that back. Okay, foundation is gonna be interesting because foundation. Okay, so this one is too light for me. This one I always use. This one is not a foundation, it's just a complexion thing. This one is too light for me. So we have the option between number 7, which I feel like I used last time when I did my makeup, so that is automatically out. So then that leaves these two right here. So I feel like my skin is doing pretty okay right now, so I'm gonna do this one. Powder, I am going to be using the Laura Mercier. Concealer, this one is my Project Pan, or was, and I always use it, so I'm not going to use it. And I feel like I used the Kylie one last time, so we're going to be using the Collection Lasting Perfection because I don't think I've ever used these, and if I have, it was only one time. So this is my eyeshadow palette drawer. Ignore the mess, it's very messy in here. I used this one last time I did my makeup, so that's not going to work. I used this one recently. Tartelette I always use. This is the Kylie Wild Collection palette, I think that's what it is. I want to go for a different color scheme, you know, so I don't know. We're gonna go with Soft Glam. I haven't used this one in a while. This one's more pink and the palette is more brown. I think I'm gonna go with this one, honestly. I am going to go with this one because I'm trying to finish it and it's almost done. Something I haven't used recently that's a little warm. That's too much. It's too pink. This one's golden. Oh, this one's blinding. Absolutely blinding. Oh, let's do this one. I haven't used this one in forever. The Mary Luminizer. Pop of color, or just go with a brown? I feel like we should just go with a brown. I'm gonna go with this bronzy one, which is BFF liner, which is called Overboard. Setting spray, I have like 4. I guess I'll use this one. I hardly ever use this one. So these are like mascaras. This is the fan that I use to set my face. Mascaras. Okay. I am for mascara feel like I've used these at least once. I'll use this one because I haven't used this one in a while. And I don't know if I still have the primer for it. I think maybe I got rid of it. Or gave it to my sister or something. Because I don't see it in here. No, there it is. I'll use both of these because the primer, it supposedly goes with this one. So the look that I am going to be recreating. So it's just on Pinterest and it tells you how to achieve it, basically. Okay, I am just using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime my eyes because I'm also still trying to get rid of this concealer even though I'm not doing Project Pan. And I'm just going to take a beauty blender. I just realized the foundation that I chose is super lightweight and like everyday, and then my eyes are going to be super dramatic if I can get the look that I'm trying to get. By the way, the look will probably not be that great because I am, you know, I'm okay at makeup. I'm not the best, but I am working on it and always constantly trying to better myself. So it may not be perfect and look exactly like the picture, but it will be my version of it, and that is okay. All right, I am going to take the Soft Glam palette, and I already showed you the look, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did. Okay, so it says that she takes 2, which is mulberry, on the crease, and she blended it out with Dusty Rose. And I used this palette literally one time, and I used it on my sister, so it wasn't even on me. And I've had this palette for a long time, so this is very nerve-wracking for me. So I'm going to take mulberry, which looks super dark. I'm just going to take a bit, okay, sis. This one right here, and I'm going to blend it out. It's a very cool toned rosy shades, or dusty rose if you will. She uses bronze in the beginning of the eye, and then the one right next to it, which is sultry, in the middle of the eye. And then she uses the black to do a wing. So do I fast forward this process, or are y'all at all interested in watching this? I don't know. I'm going to fast forward and catch up this eye. I could realistically cut the crease, but I just realized that I set my primer, and I know these probably don't match, but I feel like once I have everything together it'll be okay. Yeah, I set the primer, so that's not going to be possible. So now I realize why people don't set their primer. The gold bronze shade right here, and put it on the beginning of my lid. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Okay, it's not as metallic as I want it to be, which is disappointing. Anastasia, very crumbly. At least they're, yeah, okay. I'm just going to be blending these together. Because, see, they become like weird, crumbly. Try to do something here. Oh god, it's removing the shade from underneath. I think this was a cut crease now that I'm looking at it. I'm just going to stamp it. And I think he did more of like a Why is that so crumbly? She did more, the girl in the picture did more of a smoked out wing. So I'm gonna try that. But I've never been good at doing these type of wings with brushes and powder, so okay. So she did that, and I see that she has it smoked out, but now I'm wondering, since there's like 30 layers of this shit on my eye, do I want to blend this out? I'm going to take this brush, and I either regret this or I don't, but I'm going to try to smoke this wing out, which I've never done before. I've never smoked out a wing before, never used this palette before. You learn something new every day. I'm going to leave it at this. I smoked out the wing, and I'm just going to hope that once I put like concealer, it'll somewhat fix it. I'm going to do my base before I finish my eyes because that's how I usually do it. So we're gonna, the only thing that was bad about that palette is that it just has a ton, not of only kickback, but also like fallout, like ridiculous fallout. Okay, I'm using the Kylie Illuminating Primer, which my sister got me for either my birthday or Christmas. I think it was a Christmas because it's a Christmas edition. I love illuminating primers, so when I saw that Kylie had one, I was like, sign me up. And my sister got it for me because I was, I believe, on a buying ban or something like that. Wow, so glowy. Can you even see that? That is wild how glowy that is. The foundation that I will be using is the Naked Skin Urban Decay One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector, which is not a foundation, I don't think, but it's like a CC primer thing that you could mix with your other foundations. I'm not gonna do that, but I love this. This is one of my favorite things. When I was on my trip in Europe, all I used was this, and it's crusty, dusty, and musty. Forgive me. Disgusting. I'm just gonna dot some because I don't like to put a lot. So like, that's probably it. A brush. And this isn't gonna provide like incredible coverage. It's not supposed to. Well, at least I don't think, but that's just me. And I kind of wanted the glow from the primer to show, which is ridiculous. I mean, honestly, even if you did use a medium coverage, it would have probably showed through. But so the concealers that I picked are the Collection Lasting Perfection 16 Hour Wear Ultimate Wear Concealer. And I bought two colors because the color range when I went to London, when I got these, was disgusting. And there was only like 4 shades. And the second one was too dark. The first one was too light. So I just got both. And like I mentioned just a second ago, I got these when I went to London. Like way back in the day. Back in 2018. That's great. I have the colors Fair 1 and Warm Medium, and I'm just going to mix those and come up with the perfect shade. These are very, very pink. I'm just gonna put 2 of these on either side, and if I need more, I'll obviously go in with more. And I don't really have anything to spot conceal today, which is a blessing. I'm just gonna put the medium one in the middle. That's great. The fucking packaging on this thing's horrendous. Apparently they changed it though. The new one looks nice. I've seen a couple of beauty YouTubers from the UK use them. They look really, really nice. And I'm just gonna... Okay, I need to set my face. I have no cream products, so that should be okay. I'm just gonna take the translucent setting powder, the Laura Mercier, and a brush. Oh lord. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I just realized I didn't set my under eyes. I should probably do that now. Ugh, I love this powder. I forgot how much I love it and how luxurious it is. Because I've been using the Becca one. Cosmetics cream, brow cream. I'm just going to do a coat through. And this cream is very pigmented and it sticks, it doesn't go anywhere, so I'd say be careful with it, but like you see how I'm using it, so. But we move. I'm not going to let one wrong thing steer me off. But I feel like I said that in the last video, and I said that makeup's a process and all of that. Okay, I'm gonna take black, believe it or not, and just drag it a bit under my eyes. At least what's left on the brush. I don't know. We went to earlier in the video when I said there's gotta be one eye that looks better than the other, and this eye is it. This is the one. Mulberry shade, and put it directly underneath. I'm going to take the liner that I chose. I really hate to do this because I used this the last time, but it's gonna go with this look. I'm going to use the Jouer Blush Bouquet in Adore. These are the shades. Just gonna take a blush brush and go to town with both of the shades because they're very neutral, even though they're very pink, which I feel like it's gonna pull from the other shade. Take the highlight, which was the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, which I haven't used in forever, and I'm just gonna take some on my cheek. Oh, and on my cap apparently. Highlight is delicious. I love her. Okay. Take some on my inner corner. Because I don't know what that girl used, but I feel like I need a little bit of light. As Ariana Grande said, the light is coming. This was the light. So I'm just gonna go to town on that. I know I was forgetting something. Then I'm going to set my face using the Too Faced Hangover spray. I don't know if this is a setting spray. Yeah, it says a replenishing primer and setting spray. So realistically, you could put it on before or after your makeup. So, okay. And then I will do lips and mascara. We are going to do the primer for the lashes, which I haven't used in like forever, but I don't know. I found this through a hijabi on TikTok. It's the same hijabi that Miley Cyrus reposted, and she has incredible lashes. So I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I'm dropping everything. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton lipstick, and it's super brown. I might have to go for something lighter though, so I don't know. I haven't used this one in a while too. And this one's impossible to take off once it's on, so I kind of hate it. So I'm gonna go over it with some brown. Just to tone it down a bit. I feel like that's kind of better, no? Did it make it too dark? I'm gonna take the Fenty On Button lipstick, and I'm just gonna dab it with my finger in the middle. I'm not gonna put any of it on my lip, like from the applicator. I don't know. I have enough lip to do this. That didn't do anything, but it's there. to make my lips look more pouty. But that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you did. This is a look that I came up with using new products that I've never used from my collection or I haven't used in a while. I had a lot of fun, so if you want a part 2, let me know down below, or let me know by clicking up the thumbs up button. That will help me a ton. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know down below what your favorite makeup products have been lately. And if you've tried anything new lately, because I'm interested. I haven't bought new makeup in a while, so I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I know this doesn't look great, but as long as you stand far away, it can look decent, you know? Always remember to keep your head, heels, and standards high, to treat people with kindness. Bye, you guys.